Welcome back. So this episode we're going to finish up the last interior space of our home, our dwarf home. Whoops, too many buttons. There we go. Which should be this one. What used to be our storage room. I've ripped up the carpet, as you can see in my hands, and I placed the bed where it's supposed to go. Now, because this is supposed to be a bedroom and an office, we need to put a divider. And I was racking my brain. I'm like, do I want to put a full wall divider, like a full, like actually install a wall? Do I want it 3 wide so it's all even space and stuff? And I settled on a simple thought. These really simple effects here. These simple 2x3 posts effects work as dividers, yet they're also see-through, transparent, so they don't feel like they close the house off, and I like that idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing here, and we obviously we need to have a space beside the bed. High encoding, yay! Oh my, some days I hate this. I'm not entirely sure if it's the area itself or what's going on with it. These are also down, right? Yes. And we go like this, and then we knock out these ones with break these, so that we can put top pieces in a roundabout. There we go. So it creates that this is obviously designed as a bed. Now it's only 2, and I would honestly prefer it to be 3, but I don't want to extend the design, I don't think. Although it'd be interesting to see if I could. We'd be able to flatten, just put another half slab in between, because it is just lengthening it that way. We could do it, but it would be all half slabs in between, but we'd have to change up the pattern, and I honestly don't want to. I kind of like this idea of the 3 and 3, or the 2 and 2, I mean. And that's okay, because we have a lot of stuff that we need to put in there anyways. One of which is we need to get a standard chest. Why are these not... Oh, never mind. They're not stacking because they're there. So I want to do this. I always have a chest at the end of my bed. It just seems right to me. So this is the office space. And in here, we need to actually install the proper office. Now, I feel like I'm missing the desk, which I believe was endstone, or nether brick, sorry. There may be some high encoding over here. And I know you're thinking, why am I running over here for nether brick? It's because I moved all the nether stuff to here, because it's as close as I can get to the void at the moment. I think that's it. Yep. Oh, I can climb that. Perfect. Now, the rest of the actual the build is pretty straightforward. There's a few things I would like to add to it, but we'll see what we can get in after we put the main features in. So, with the original design, we want to have the desk is going to be centered this time. So, in order to do that, we need to make a connectable bits to allow us to center the desk, because the desk is only 2 blocks wide. We could off-center it, like instead of having it perfectly centered like that, we could stick it over one. Either way, it has to go out, actually. Maybe we'll put the desk over there. I mean, we have all of this space still open. I like that idea. Let's put the desk over here. That way we can put, like, we can put it up against the wall almost. Like, we can put it here. That's perfect. It's becoming nighttime, and I need to reset my spawn anyways, so that's going to work really well. Can't sleep yet. And then we need to put one back like that. Now, we need our computer. So this sits here. Then we have this item frame that sits here. And then we have the Nautilus, which has to sit like so. Nautilus brand computer, which, no, is not a reference to anything. As far as I know, there's no such thing as a Nautilus brand computer. Or a Nemo brand, or any fish brand, actually. It's just, you know, I like the style. We're not going to put the mic. Oh, actually, no, we were, because we have them right here. So I just didn't want to run for it. But since it's right there, I may as well, right? Perfect. So there's our office back in place. We just need to get the armrest on, which are in here. Perfect. Boom. Armrest. Okay, so there's the office and the bedroom, and the bed itself. Now we need to put in some extra decorative detailing and stuff. And this is where this stuff comes in. The first thing we're going to put in is we're going to take and we're going to convert some of that into some of this, essentially. We're going to do the same thing that we did there with the little alcove buddy. I don't know if I have any in here. I do. Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to put that type of a shelving unit right here. Pop. Pop. We shouldn't have an issue because of the design of the house. Allows it. There we go. So we have a little alcovey display thingy. Shelving unit, that's what they're called. In addition to this, I want to get actually 4 droppers will do. And we need something to, we need item frames, and we need something for their drawers. Those will do. And we need item frames, which we don't have, but we do have leather and sticks, so we can make them. Can I make 4 out of this? I can make 2. Okay. That means I have to make more sticks. Get out of there. There we go. Around the side. And there we go like this. And then like that. And poof. Okay. So, another thing I need to do is I need to dig down because I want to make sure that the... Ooh, can't go too far down, apparently. Can I take these? I can. Perfect. I want to make sure that the droppers are pointed down. Like so. And just because I am that type of person, I want to make sure that they're actually sitting on floor. Oh, there's some lag going on somewhere in here. Was it the antivirus again? Are you doing something? No. Okay, it's just lag, I guess. This is a little irritating, so I'll have to change that maybe. I might have to change the actual shape of that. But anyways, this being a filing cabinet means we have to have like handles for the drawers. I'm not sure why I'm shifting there. Those need to be on the top because that's where all the handles are for those. There we go. So that's our big filing cabinet-y stuff. Maybe I'll cut it down so it's like 1. Not positive. We'll see how I feel about it. We also need to put in a shrine, which we can put in. We don't really have much space. This entire side is being used by the. If I move this back, I can put the shrine here. Let me think on that. Well, I do another project, which is this. This divider wall. This takes up this entire line here. It doesn't match the rest of them. And considering that I've also put a new one in there, I feel like this should be the same as this, just to make it feel right. Not to mention having all these trapdoors here. The only other place in the actual house that has trapdoors are the stove and the fridge. So it's a lot of weirdness when you think about it. Seems a little odd. Especially considering the fact that I can do this fairly easily. High encoding, thank you. Like so. And there we go. Now we have a proper dividing wall. We just have to straighten him out a bit. Come on, break. We're just going to straighten this guy out a bit. Have him maybe angled a little bit this way. Or straight ahead, that works too. Like that, and that. And like this and this, and we go like that, and that. And our leather guy is back. Right. So I definitely need to move this, but I'm kind of thinking we might move it forward one. Make it very hard to see the Nautilus unless we switch the laptop to the other side. But the kind of idea of having this over here is it's compact. Not entirely sure. In addition to that, we do need to put the carpet back in. Now that I know that it's not going to interfere with anything on the floor, we can actually just leave the carpet there. I might even make it wider. We do have all this. The chest and all of the rail carts and stuff. And one of the things I was thinking was we might just put it here. It's going to still open because of that. And we can put all of the chest bits and stuff. But what we can do is we can take one of like the activator rails or whatever. Actually, we'll do one of the booster rails, power rails. Can I stay there? Just to indicate that that one there is the rails. And then we have the anvil shrine, which I definitely do need to do. I'm gonna move this back and put the shrine there. Although if we do it right, we can sleep and we can see the shrine. Ooh, that's weird. I would like to see the shrine. Let's flip the desk so I'm actually facing that way. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like a thing we can do without too much hassle. So we would have it as like, if I set that there, that's going to do that. That's what I thought. So we have to bring it out one. Then we'd have it here. Like so. Which would still allow us to put the shrine here or here. Ideally, I'd like to have it here. No, it has to go here. Let's put it in the corner. Which I don't actually have it on me. Of course I don't. So, anvil. Item frame. Soul flame. Perfect. That way when we're sleeping, we'll be seeing the anvil. We'll be seeing the shrine to moor it in. Which is perfect, because that's the way most dwarves sleep. They want some sort of indicator of their divinity floating around. We have the Nautilus back, and then we put the sign back on. And so I'm not sure why I shift when I do that. And we need the mic. Boop. Nope, this way, please. Thank you. And there we go. So that's back. I'm gonna cut this out. That's too many of them. Come on. One filing cabinet is plenty. And this filing cabinet is going to act as the important documents thing. So it's going to have like the books in it. It's going to have maybe some of like the name tags and stuff, like the valuable. Oh, the name tags are supposed to go out there. No. Only the horses' name tags go out there. This stuff here, like the book and quill and the maps and stuff, they'll go in the filing cabinet. The end chest over there, I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe some like the records and this junk. A lot of this stuff is going to get spread out to other locations. I mean, we still have a chest that's going to be in there. That's going to be dwarf made stuff, which we'll be able to put like the chests and the crafting benches, the ladders, maybe even the white banner, that type of stuff. Something I can do is I can put a banner in here. Although we have one right there. I don't think we need another one. The ender chest is something I'd like to put down, but I'm not sure where. And that by itself is the cardinal issue. So it's a little Spartan-esque actually. I think we need to get some like stuff on the walls, like some paintings going. Maybe put like a painting here or something. A couple potted plants sticking around. You know, I got something behind here would be nice. But anyways, that seems like stuff I can work out off camera. So I guess I'll see you when I see you.